She's always looking and stopping in the front. As soon as she sees something, I'm not connected to her and she is not connected in her body.
We have a very sensitive mare. Be careful, be aware, look at what's going on. Emelie is faced with all of this.
My name is Emelie. I bring the boulder Sphira to this case study. She's 5 years old. She had a fall as a 4-year-old. She was under the saddle when she was 3 already, and I've been riding her since April this year. She's always really looking and a bit stopping in the front. I can't go everywhere where I ask her to go or where I wish her to go. And under the saddle when she was 3 years old, and she was doing just a simple walk, trot and canter in the smaller arena, and that went all okay, and also in a bigger arena. And then she had a fall, and then as soon as I started her, then she is forward, but as soon as she sees something, I'm not connected to her and she is not connected in her body. So now really up to help her to feel comfortable.
So Emelie and the beautiful, very sensitive mare with conformationally a lot of front from nature, of course, shows herself in that way.
Yeah. So I was in the arena. She was really getting a bit tense.
What's the story?
This.
Okay, I feel her a bit first, and then we'll see what we have to do. Yeah, so the first part is just to be able to teach her how to go from the external world to just feeling how she is in the body. So when we can relax this part of the body, then we get a chain reaction from here forward, and then we get the change through the whole body back. So probably in the beginning, the normal cycle when she saw something or heard something, whether it be in the group or in the free stable, is, and this becomes the internal cycle of kind of checking everything, and then we get the combination of sort of a traditional way of starting young horses. You stick them on the lunge and you ask them for forward impulsion without first teaching them a correct order of movement to give them stability, relaxation. So if we just put impulsion, we add only impulsion to an energy in the body that's maybe already in a protective state, we only get more of a closed front and more of the energy going up into the body, which triggers a be careful. We start to get some length in the neck, some flexion, lower the neck and stretch in the direction we're going to go. And then we start to direct the feet and we see where they go. So when I start to move and the energy gets up here again, I go back here, check in, and she checks in with herself. And then we can repeat the relaxation of the eye, here, yes. Good. So when all the energy is channeling straight up through the neck, into the head and out the eyes, the redirection of where that energy starts, coming up through the feet, can change what happens in the rest of the body. So, of course, it's to be able to go back and just find the simple technique to be able to reset the body and the system in order to create a balance, in order to get rid of the tension in the body, make the contact. Now the step goes a little smoother. Yeah. And then of course the change starts to come in, you get the yawning, the tension releasing out of the body. It's good. Then we can start to move the front end at a distance. So I just think about the direction that I want the right front to go. So I'm not focusing too much on the left. And I have the sensation, the thought, the body language. I start to move, I'm looking more at that spot, and I'm asking her to catch up. And then here is the crossover point. So one time she's on my left, and then we get the crossover point, and I start to bring an awareness to this part of the rope. First, it's important that the horse knows in its body how to come to the neutral state, what is a good order of movement, how can we let go of this tension. Energy up, energy down, oi. And then front legs the other way. Yes, this step. Not, yes, 2 in a row. Good. Quieten the eye. Yes. Of course, the next step is to be able to stimulate the horse in the normal things that have set this predict and protect posture state in the body. Things that move, things that approach, things that make a sound, things that touch the mare. So just presenting her with lots of little things, not to get her quiet, not to let her find rest, but to let her get control of the internal direction of energy in the body. So it's the explanation that's important. What, should happen. And that she starts to get the flow of energy back into the body and not out of the body. And then we can combine it with the awareness of the base of her neck. And we found really quickly on this mare that she was kind of glad in moments to let go of it. But of course you've got this underlying pattern that is controlling her, part of her subconscious, that things are happening without her knowing. Sometimes she was even getting into this frame, although she was in a relaxed state in her eye, and then you let her know the state in her body, and then, oh, hang on, why am I holding myself like this? This is costing me a lot of energy, and this is triggering my brain into a protection mode. Yes, good. Then we can go into the next tool. See if we can add. Yeah, yeah, yes, hey, good. So then combination of the pressure and the movement. Very good. So Emelie's seen a little bit of the TRT and she's understanding what is the purpose of it and the vision of it. So it's actually for Emelie just to build a framework of what is the specific things I need to do with this mare in order for it to come further. So remember when she focuses there, yes, good. And then reward, just rub her in between the eyes. Good girl, perfect. So if you see she makes focus the other way, just change sides, think about the neck. Good. Yeah, clap us again.
I got really out of my comfort zone, that's for sure, because I didn't do all the patterns before. And I got a lot of insight in seeing how she's tuning in her body. She was feeling more comfortable. She showed it well with her eyes and her posture, and she is a really, really wonderful horse to work with. And it's so nice to see her in Tristan's hands, because then she also gets all the answers on all her questions.
The important part was being able to open the front. Then when we start to make connection from behind, automatically then the way of moving in the front towards something changes completely. If she's moving towards something with the front tight, she's going to be looking. The visual system's going to be overstimulated. When the front end opens up, then the visual system also starts to relax and she's not feeding herself so much with all the data.
Yeah, what I learned today that take it more calm. It's gonna be fine. Be open-minded and feel your own body. How does it feel? Not only looking to your horse and see what's happening, what's going on. What can you share to your horse? It's taking some time.
Good.
I'm doing the best I can for the horse, because I really do love this horse.
So if you have a horse like this that is a little bit close, you feel they're getting the head up, it's sometimes difficult to get forward because they're losing impulsion because the front end's locking down. You have a horse that has big eyes, staring away. The important part is to first be able to not get relaxation. What gets us relaxation? So it's the ability to go from an external distraction to an internal focus. Make a connection. Don't try to control the horse. Don't try to bring the horse back. Don't have an internal dialogue in your head. Just make a connection and feel the body. Number two, when you have a horse that's really looking, is to be able to create a relaxed feeling in the visual system. And also connecting the two eyes. That they have a physical sensation on the left eye and the right eye. And they start to go from here to feeling the left and right. And we go from a focus vision to a peripheral. The eye relaxes. And then we're bringing those sensations into a way of moving. So how do we move? If we turn this predict and protect mode off, we get relaxation. How do we move in that state? And so then you're able to build a system in steps that allows the horse to bring focus to themselves, find relaxation and rest, and then move through the patterns in a way that creates more relaxation and stability. And so we have to do this process slowly, but really recognizing that it's the front that's overstimulated. How do we relax that? How do we find a point of rest? And how to create a movement pattern that allows them to stay in this point of rest.